Hi everyone, my name is Julie. This is Keep Calm with Books and Coffee. I talk about books on this channel, mainly books about magic, so if you want to stick around for more of that, go ahead and subscribe down below. But today we are kicking off the vlog for Battle of the Girl Bands Readathon because it is time to battle it out for the Grammy. This readathon was created by Rainy over at Rainy Blue Reads, so I will have her as well as all of the other co-hosts linked down below. I am a co-host of Team Cheetah Girls, so we are going to be starting off with those prompts because you have to read 4 prompts before you can start stealing from other teams, and that is the goal, to win the Grammy. So it is time to battle. Good morning everyone. It is day 1 of Battle of the Girl Bands Readathon, and already chaos is happening. Last night I wrote out a battle strategy because I have so many books out from the library that I both are for this readathon and not, that I wrote out exactly when they all go back to the library in order so that I can I'm sort of taking a page out of, it was Brittany who talked about it on Sprints, but I don't know whose strategy it was, but the snowball strategy of this is what I have to get done first and then I will move through the rest. So I'm hoping that will all work out with Battle of the Girl Bands. But what I'm starting with is Crush the King, because I've actually had this audiobook probably the longest out of anything, and it will go back soon, and I have to finish it for a buddy read with a friend, and then we are going to move on to the next series, so I have to get started on this. She's not that far ahead of me, but I know she's already started the book, so I'm going to start Crush the King, and then my other priority is Winterwood by Shea Earnshaw. Now, of course, I just said I made a list of what goes back to the library first, and neither one of those goes back first, but they are pretty high up on the list. So in the book that does go back, which is the Foxhole Court, that is not involved in any readathon. I am just currently reading that, and I had that on my January TBR and I made progress in it, so that might be something I pick up in March. But chaos already is happening, and I am excited for it because I really want to get back on the reading train. I've been kind of off the rails for a week, and now I want to jump back in. But that is my first update. I will keep you posted, and I'm excited for this readathon to start. Hello everyone. So I can't seem to put my contacts in today. I tried earlier and they just burned, so we're doing glasses updates today. I am in the middle of so many things. There's so much chaos happening in my own reading life for the Battle of the Girl Bands Readathon. I think I have 4 things going on right now. I have Spinning Silver, which I'm not going to talk about in this vlog because it's going to be for another vlog, but I am reading it for the prompt of a book that you are considering getting rid of. Then I'm also reading Say You'll Be Mine for a BIPOC author, which is a romance that I'm reading for my local book club, that for their romance book club, and it's so cute. I'm 20% in, and it's so stinking cute and funny. I'm just enjoying the couple's banter. It's a dual POV, so it's perfect for me. Yeah, I'm just having a ton of fun with this. Of course, it's a little early on, so I can't say if I'm gonna love it forever, but the setup is really fun. I really like the characters and the side characters. I have a little bit of intrigue going on right now with one of the characters just said something, and I'm giving them the side eye because I'm just kind of curious if there's something going on behind the scenes. What else am I reading? Let's see. I have it all open here because everything I'm reading is from the library. I'm currently reading, I started Spy Family Volume 2. I'm not sure what prompt or if this is going to go for a prompt right now, but since I have to read 3 volumes of graphic novels to count for anything, I've just started this in the background because I want to, I want to read it, and if it ends up fitting for anything, that's great, but I just want to. And then I'm also reading Crush the King by Jennifer Estep for my book that starts with a C, and I'm enjoying this. This is a reread. It's going a little slowly, but I'm enjoying it. And is there anything else that I'm currently reading? I'm also reading A Royal Affair, which is the second in a historical mystery series. and that has royalty in it, so I'm kind of putting that on the back burner, thinking that if I can get my other 4 books finished, like I started that before the Battle of the Girl Bands Readathon started. Like I was like a chapter or so in when the month started, because I had finished my January TBR and I was just kind of trying out a bunch of things, and that stuck. But I have been kind of putting that on the back burner because it does have royalty in it, so it is a prompt I could steal once I get my 4 prompts done. But we'll see how that goes. It's just sort of like lingering back there, and I'm reading a chapter of it every once in a while, because I'm kind of prioritizing Spinning Silver and Say You'll Be Mine right now, and Crush the King, which I all talked about. But anyway, that's my update for now. A lot of chaos. I've been watching sprints all day. It's Sunday. There's also some Taylor Swift chaos going on, which has distracted me, and I was trying to get a video out today. So lots and lots of things are happening, and I am tired and my eyes hurt. So it's been a Sunday. So I'm gonna relax now. The video is uploading, so I just am waiting on that and listening to my book and trying to relax a little bit, because I'm also going out to dinner with my parents. So it's been a busy day for a day that I spent mostly at home. Good morning, everyone. So it is currently February 6th, and I still have like 5 books on the go. I am almost halfway through Say You'll Be Mine, and I'm really, really enjoying this. I really like the 2 main characters. There's a lot of tropes that I like one bed, only one bed. There is fake dating, like a fake engagement. The representation of Indian culture feels really like incorporated well into the story, and I'm enjoying those little like bits and pieces that come across. But it's also a lot of miscommunication. So, but like believable miscommunication to me, like just things that they don't know each other, so they're interpreting behaviors incorrectly, and it's not major miscommunication, at least not yet. But I really, really don't like Meghna's best friend, Seth. I really don't like him, and I would like him to just, I don't know, disappear at this point. But like, I think it's really well balanced between the 2 characters and what we know about them, and like what we like and dislike about them so far. So I'm having a good time, but like I said, a little bit too much miscommunication. Crush the King, I'm also working on that. I really need to like buckle down and finish some of the books, because they're going to go back to the library like at the end of the week. So I'm going to have to like really push to get these books done. So I'm going to try to finish like 1 each night rather than keep rotating them. So I think tonight I'm going to work on Say You'll Be Mine, since I'm the furthest in that one. And then maybe if I can get further into Crush the King, I will do that, but we'll see. Since that's a buddy read, I don't want to race too far ahead. But yeah, that's my update for now. Hello everyone, so good evening. It is Thursday, and I am about to finish Say You'll Be Mine, and this is so fun. I absolutely loved this, and I have had such a good time with it. I have about 15 minutes left, and I'm going to finish that on my way to dinner. I'm meeting my sister for dinner, and everything has happened. We're just wrapping things up with these last like 15-20 minutes, and I just had such a good time reading this. It's sweet, it's wonderful, it's the perfect, like honestly it's a perfect Valentine's Day kind of read, because it has a fake engagement, and it has this only one bed trope, if you're into that. It has all the good stuff in it, and I just had such a good time with it. The only thing that I think I could nitpick at is some of our miscommunication that happens throughout the book, and that just happened to be something that happened a little bit too often for my tastes. But it wasn't something that was overwhelming throughout the book, and a lot of it was natural miscommunication, because these 2 people don't know each other. They're meeting through like an arranged marriage type process, and then they decide to be fake engaged. So this makes sense to me that they would like misinterpret each other. It just starts to get towards the end of the book, when they get to know one another, the miscommunication started to grate on me just a little bit. But I would still give this like a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was really, really good. I really loved it. I loved our characters, and I just had such a good time reading it. This was the one I was rewarding myself with as I read other things. Like I would get to read 2 chapters of this for every chapter of other books that I read because I was just having such a good time with it. So now we're going to, so this is the second book I finished in 2 days. So I finished None for like 6, and now I finished 2 in 2 days. So I'm hoping that I can go 4 for 4. That is the goal, so that by the time the weekend ends, I will be on to my books for stealing prompts. So that's my goal. Just wanted to update you before I head off to dinner. And yeah, that's my thoughts for now. Good morning, friends. We have not done this angle in a while. So hello and welcome to my other bookshelves that you can see. I am currently working on Crush the King. So I finished Spinning Silver, which was my book you've been considering getting rid of prompt. And I'm not going to tell you my thoughts because that is going in my TBR and review video later this month, or possibly next month if I don't get the next book from the library fast enough. But that's for there. I'm currently reading Crush the King, which is my last, 4th and final Cheetah Girls required prompt before I can start stealing. So I'm trying to finish this today. I didn't finish Spinning Silver yesterday to go like 3 for 3, but I finished it this morning, and then I'm going to try to finish Crush the King today. So we're just going to say if I finish Crush the King today that I've finished 4 books in 4 days, because it will be true. I just didn't finish them all on separate days, and I don't know if you can tell, but I sank. This chair, I need to get rid of this computer chair because the hydraulics are just shot in it and I just sink down in it. So that's a fun game that we play sometimes here. But anyway, that's my update for now. Crush the King is a reread for me, so I'm halfway through and I am really enjoying my reread. I forgot a lot of the details of this, so it is reminding me a lot about like where we're going to end politically to go into the next series. And I'm on Sprints with Margaret this morning, and she was telling me that the next series is more romance focused, so we'll see if I still like that, because this is very much like focused on Everly. Like it has a strong romantic plot line like in book 2, but overall it's about Everly revenging herself on these people who killed her entire family, and then like the politics of her and what she's got going on. So it's been a very productive morning. I put away all my laundry, I reorganized my closet, I've done some cleaning. It's lunchtime now, so I will probably eat lunch once we're done with this next chatty bit, and then I'll probably clean a little more because I have to vacuum up here and I have to clean my bathroom. So we'll see where we go next, but that's kind of my tentative plan. And I'll probably forget to update you all until I finish the book, so you will never find out if I do those things. Hello, friends. So today is Sunday and I'm feeling all over the place. So I finished Crush the King, which I told you, and I'm going to start another book. I have started A Caribbean Heiress in Paris, which is a historical romance, and I'm enjoying that. I'll also probably add in another book here just to have kind of 2 going on at the same time. And today I decided I was going to film a video today, and I was like feeling stressed about it. I have been stressed about filming a video for like 48 hours now because I didn't really have an idea. I had about 2 weeks buffered out, like with creative ideas, maybe not necessarily having the filming and the editing and the uploading all done, but I had like about 2 weeks worth of ideas buffered out with like planning and some elements of the videos done until the end of January. And then it just felt like my creative well went dry. Like I just have been struggling these past couple of weeks to really come up with anything creative wise. And like I can do tags, I can do vlogs, I can do things, but I'm working on a lot of things in the background and I just haven't been feeling creative to come up with a video, you know, that afternoon if I don't have anything planned. And usually I can do that and I can like roll with it and make it seem exciting. Even if I'm feeling a little like not as into the topic, you know, you can kind of like get yourself into it when you get started filming. I haven't been able to do that this weekend. So I think what I'm gonna do is take about a week off. I just posted this on YouTube. So I am taking a week off of posting. So that's really only 2 videos. But what I'm gonna try to do is catch up on some of my watch later list because I'm further behind that than normal. And usually when I fall behind there, it sort of dries up all my ideas. Not that I'm like getting ideas necessarily from the content that I'm watching, but like it just keeps me excited about BookTube, and you know, it kind of keeps the creative juices flowing for me. So being behind there just feels like a sign that I haven't been feeling creative and I need a little bit of a break. Because I have some content planned for the end of this month that I feel like if I can skip this week, give myself a little breathing room, get caught up on some editing, get caught up on some reading and some vlogs and some BookTube watching, I will feel much better. So I've put on my most raggedy old gigantic sweatshirt that I can just live in this afternoon. I'm gonna watch sprints and I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna watch the football game, and I'm just gonna have a cozy Sunday. I think I need a self-care Sunday, so I'm gonna take it and just recognize that I need it before I don't want to get burnt out. I have enjoyed doing this, and I'm enjoying BookTube so much right now as far as the community, but I think I just need a day where I'm not working on a video. So I'm just gonna take that day and get the ball rolling tomorrow. And maybe it'll be Tuesday till I do that, but I'll have some time to do that, and I'm just gonna chill, and I just think I need it. So I'm just gonna give myself that time. And I am here to tell you that you should take that time if you need it. Just a quick reminder, because you don't want to burn yourself out or get too stressed out. This is supposed to be fun, so here is that little reminder today, because I need it, so I'm taking it. Good morning. So I am currently home later than normal because we have had a snow delay. We're opening at noon today, since it is currently snowing pretty heavily. I think it's like a couple inches an hour. So they were like, stay off the road. So I was like, got it. But I'm going to work at noon, so I'm updating all the vlogs this morning of things and trying to finish up some editing projects while I'm here. And I thought I'd give you a couple of book updates for Battle of the Girl Bands. So I'm currently reading Thorn Hedge by T. Kingfisher. This is Danny's pick for the host read for Battle of the Girl Bands, and it's also going to work for me for the TLC prompt of starts with a T. So I'm gonna try to get this done today. I think I started it last night, listened to a couple hours of it. I'm really enjoying it. It is such an interesting blend of like fantasy and sort of a retelling of something. Like it feels like a sort of a Sleeping Beauty retelling. I trusted Danny on this pick because it seemed like something that would be up my alley, and we align on a lot of books, so I didn't really read the description. I just jumped in and I'm having a great time. But I did unfortunately DNF A Caribbean Heiress in Paris by Adriana Herrera. This I was really hoping to enjoy because it is the start of a trilogy that is a like diverse historical romance trilogy, and unfortunately I didn't like this. For me, this Adriana Herrera, everything I've read from her so far, the characters don't have enough connection for me before the like steam starts and the like sexy thoughts start, and it just, for me, it doesn't work, unfortunately, because in both cases when I read her short story in Amor Actually and this, we meet the characters separately, and then the moment that they meet, all their thoughts are about how hot the other person is, and that works for some people. It just doesn't work for me. I need a little more connection, a little more like tension between them before it all hits the ground running, and I like to know my characters a little more individually before they are so into each other. I don't know. It just didn't work, and it's kind of the same complaint I had about her short story. So might not be for me. I'll probably give her another chance at some point, but yeah, this wasn't for me. I got like 30% in and I just wasn't vibing. So we're gonna move on. Thorn Hedge is gonna be finished up, and then I'm gonna read Down Among the Sticks and Bones, and then I might start Lone Woman because that's gonna be a little bit of a change of pace from my other things I've been reading this month, and that's by Victor LaValle. So we'll see. I have quite a number of things going on right now as far as books and holds that keep coming in, so we'll see where I end up, but I'm excited for all of it. So that's my update for now. So hello everyone, so I am a couple of days late on wrapping up this vlog, but there will be a first half of the month and a second half of the month Battle of the Girl Bands vlog, so watch out for that second half coming to you after the second half of the month happens. But at this point, I have finished my 4 original Cheetah Girls prompts, and I've stolen 2, so we finished 6 things for the readathon so far, and I am continuing on with some very fun things. I am currently reading Spy Family, as well as The Royal Affair that I talked about. I picked that up again now that I can use it for a steal prompt. And what else am I reading? Those are the 2 I can think of at the moment. So I will keep you posted, like I said, but this is where we're going to wrap things up. I didn't make a ton of progress in the past week, plus I was trying to give myself a break from vlogging because of the content break I was taking, but I also had a lot of personal stuff going on. Like I had dinner with my sister a couple of nights, as well as going to a movie club and having to watch the movie a little bit right before movie club happened. So just like book club, I will read the book right before it happens. So I had that going on, so it was just a busy week, and I did finish a couple of things, but I'm looking forward to kind of spending my weekend resetting, getting some content back out, and making some more progress in my books. So that's my update for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts or feelings or want to share anything about the books that I talked about today, please let me know down below. But that is it for me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.